Hey, we're back.
Hello.
So we're here for the tutorial.
For
Yeah.
this story here, 4 high, 4x4 flush. Um, or
the
if you
the
didn't
door I
see the
wasted 3 weeks of my life on. Fun.
if you didn't see the showcase, go watch that. Here's the opening and closing.
Oh God, we're actually gonna show this. So while this is opening and closing, I'm just gonna throw a quick disclaimer before we do the recording because beforehand he said we're gonna have to redo it if I don't mention this.
Yeah.
Don't test it until we say it is okay to test it. While you are building the door, put obsidian around the door, like the door, so nothing pushes, or else you're gonna have a lot of resetting to do.
Yes.
And yeah, Guardian, that was your disclaimer. Happy?
Yes. I'm
Good.
actually because we never do that
Yeah.
before. It's very important. And what we mean not to test it is that if we're building it and then we are gonna flip the lever or whatever, don't do it, and because there could be a mistake in ours that could be in yours. So that's
And
the
then
close.
do things like put obsidian here and whatnot.
Yeah, that's.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be using end portal frames because why not?
Oh yeah. Also, I also want to say something for my viewers. A Guardian has a tendency to lag out, and his audio will drop all of a sudden. So, go watch his version of the thing. Also, my
Yeah.
PC is currently dying. I don't know why, but Discord's using all of my CPU, so I'll be very laggy during this
And,
tutorial.
and by the way,
So,
we will be building different circuits. So
yeah,
when we are building this, if Hi's building, I will spectate him, and I will spectate him in gaming 3.
and
When
vice
I'm
versa.
building, yeah, when I'm building, he's gonna spectate me. You can see both parts.
Yeah,
And whoever's gonna be making the circuit will be explaining the circuit.
yeah.
So yeah.
Also, what I find funny is that this no block powers this piston when it retracts. I just noticed that. And I just find it really funny that
And
it sort
also
of double extends.
there's this note block. If you are making this in like in a single player world, in a void world, you could put a carpet on it, or my favorite is just string
Yeah,
works.
but this just doesn't matter. It still works. So I just
Okay, so
thought it
let's
was
get to
funny.
the tutorial. So Hi is gonna start with the first part of the item list. So you see we have 3 chests and not 2 this time.
Yes. So I'm just gonna explain this. So you're gonna need a stack and 28 observers, a stack and 14 sticky pistons,
2
18
stacks.
normal pistons, 34 redstone repeaters, 30 dust, 2 redstone blocks, 4 torches, a trapdoor, a redstone lamp, 14 slabs of your choice, 4 transparent door blocks, in this case stairs, 60 wall blocks, or like outside wall blocks, 32 wall blocks that are sort of inside of the door, obviously.
Like in the hallway,
Yeah,
basically.
and 16 actual door blocks that'll be put in
Yeah.
in place of the things in
And
your
don't
door.
use redstone blocks. You can use observers facing upwards though.
Huh?
You can for your door frame. You can use actually just observers facing upwards or downward.
You
Don't.
can in some cases so just use normal blocks, please. No TNT, no redstone blocks, just normal blocks.
Yeah.
And a couple of them have to be solid, so you can't use glass in some cases.
Yeah. Continue.
Oh, I guess 16 glass, orange
So
glass
any
specifically,
block.
or total. One input block or wool, red wool. 5 orange wool, 12 yellow wool, 27 light blue, 3 lime, 2 magenta, 2 light blue carpets. These should be switched around. 7 blue wool, 17 cyan, and 7 pink. Or just total 64 and 18 building blocks and 2 carpets.
Okay, good job. And this is the best chest of all time. Yes. So you need 2 chest mine cards. I'm kind of sad about that. I wish there was more. Um, there are
11.
3, 6, 9. I
11.
think yeah, 11 furnace mine cards. Some of them are using limiters, and some of them are just using hopper knives. 1 boat, of course, as you can see here. The one and Hi is going to do the boat because I suck with boats. A fence gate for how we do certain clips. 2 lightweighted pressure plates just for delay, and wooden pressure plates for delay. But and also stiffness strength. The fences are for the pressure plates to stand on, and also one of them is used for the float cart under here. Um, the cobwebs are for the cobweb timers, so there's 6 of them in total. 2 string are um, are used for cobweb timers as well. A trap chest. This is just for looks. I know Hi likes this.
It's
To
for
be honest,
that 1% more density, okay?
yeah,
That and it
look
redirects the dust, even
better.
though it's just
It
for
makes it look
looks.
better. Um, you need 1 cauldron, and you need 3 water bottles or 1 bucket of water. Just use water bottles because it's better.
Redstone and water just don't look nice.
Exactly. 8 note blocks, cause yeah. 2 tripwires. Cool fact: 2 tripwires, 2 string actually makes an actual tripwire. Cool. You can make a trap. 13 comparators, 34 hoppers. So some of these are used in dropper loops, and some hopper timers, and some are just used to update observers. 6 droppers for dropper loops. 1 shovel, but the shovel's not actually needed because it's just to put out the campfire.
Yep.
This stuff in the corner is just to position the carts. You don't actually need 64 redstone block buttons and rails. These are just here to position the carts. And the last chest.
Okay, so
Oh,
you can actually use these shovels if you want to put out the campfire, but we just use potions because they're color coded. So we have
yes.
this is all not for building blocks, but for items inside of droppers, furnace, etc. So you're gonna need 2 stacks and 23 stackable to 64 items and 5 unstackable items totaled,
Yeah.
or 64 purple, 42, 40, and 32. I don't even
Yeah.
care what that is.
You have to need
Pink,
3 furnaces.
9 light blue, and 1 unstackable within that circuit. 2 orange, uh, 2 of another orange, but they can't stack. As you can see, they don't stack. So use orange wool and orange concrete, and 3 unstackable items there. I'm pretty sure this goes here somewhere,
Yeah, it's fine.
and 1 magenta with another unstackable and 1 yellow. Also, 3
Yeah.
furnaces will be needed in pink. So that's why I separated these. This is actually
Yeah.
like 64 and 8. So
Yeah. And the reason why we're using potions as unstackable,
because they're
I
color
guess I
coded.
yes, and I kind of discovered that because it just makes a because you can also use instead of snowballs you can use banners. And I know how people like to color code their items using wolves. So
Yeah,
you can use
might as well.
potions now. I would probably
Advise
figure out.
against it because
Yeah.
if you're using dispensers, yikes.
Yes, and also make sure these droppers are not this.
Yeah.
Yes. Um. So yes, you have a lot of work to do. You can get your screenshots now. Um, you need a 12 by 19 area, 19 long, 12 wide, and your hallway is 5 in from the right. So you're going to count 5 in, you're going to place your block, then go an extra 3, and then your hallway. I suggest you don't build a store because you can just find a 4x4 flush store online.
Yeah,
But
that's not for high, but this was a fun challenge anyway, so.
yeah, so I guess I can start with the layout because
Yeah, I guess I was
yeah.
hoping you would do that because I hate layout.
So I'm
Let's
gonna go
just
into
see.
game mode 3, and I'm gonna spectate hi because
Okay, that's kind of weird that somebody's in me. That could be taken out of context weirdly.
wait,
So you're just gonna
wait.
start building your wall.
So we're building this slightly higher
Actually,
because
yeah, I just want space to put carts and whatnot. So
yeah,
you're gonna go, actually break these. Your door blocks that are gonna be in the wall are these, this 4x4. So this 4x4 will be pushed into your wall, which is this layer here. This layer that's in black and yellow. What is that? 1, 2, 3. Actually, 3 here. And stack that 4 high. And then have pistons here. And two by 4 pistons here. Uh, Facing upwards, these observers. And these observers can be facing upwards, but I prefer this way because they look nicer. Make these door blocks. I'm not gonna do layout because I'm way too lazy. I'm actually going
and
to.
also include the triple.
Yeah, I'm doing that in the back.
Yeah, we'll get to that after.
Uh, I cannot place block on this. 4 stickies. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just another wall of pistons. These don't actually have to be sticky. We don't retract these because we don't have to worry about push limit, which is nice. And
There's 5
then,
high, which we're never gonna do. But
yeah, we're probably gonna end up making a V2 of this because I'm gonna force Guardian to do it against his will.
I'm not. No.
Yes, I will force you.
I'd rather make a 5 by 5 flush.
Okay,
Which
then
I
I'm just gonna
rather.
hold you. I'm just gonna hold you to that promise anyway. So.
And I'm gonna regret this.
Yes. So then you're gonna have a double here. It's gonna actually be a folded quad. Hence this. So this will extend. And then when these pistons will actually power, which helps a lot. What is it? Pistons here. It's like so. Observers like this. And that's your layout. I'm not gonna do inputs because I'm way too lazy. Yeah. So Guardian is going to start with your input circuit, actually, once I build this wall.
Yeah. So, by the way, these walls will be obviously dismantled. Yes, you can see what I'm talking about. I should bake back and you can see there's torches and stuff on the wall and observer.
Oh yeah, speaking of, this door technically isn't really a full open door because of this fence gate and this torch, but we don't care. It's not solid, you can walk through them, it's fine.
Yeah. They're only solid if you interact with them, but they don't have a collision box.
This will be held open by the torch naturally anyway, so.
Yeah. My original idea was to just have a piston go out to this point here and just stay here while the door is closed, but I'm not sure if that can
yeah, I didn't like that, so.
Also this. We will point out the stairs when we get to that, and now I will get to red. So I'll have to grab some stuff over here.
Yes, and I'm gonna grab some wool colors in advance. Orange.
Red.
Yes. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, starting from the back of your door, so here,
God,
you're gonna go 6 blocks in and then place a note block, so this is your lever, but
please stand still. Thank you.
ours is levitated, so there you go. 2 observers here, so this will take an output from the note block when getting updated. This block is red for my preference, but I prefer red.
I was gonna warn you, Guardian, you're lagging out a ton, so be careful.
This hopper timer we use for pink.
You broke the obs.
Yeah,
there you go.
And I believe the piston for this one goes here.
Yes.
And then this is part of orange, but I think it's still part of red. There's still tank controls.
I'll get the items.
So that is red. So when you flip this, you should see that goes like this.
There's delay, but it works anyway, so.
And also, there will also be some stuff over here afterwards, but we'll get to that soon. So now, I can go into game mode 3. And
I will actually stand still so he can, yeah, yes. So
Haya is gonna, I guess, build the rest of this side.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're gonna start with, starting with this, observer facing down and across. This is so we can place this comparator. This, it actually has to be out. And now we get the, these items. And the order will go like this. Potion, 2 items, potion, different 2 items. Potion, so these don't stack.
Whenever he does, by the way, whenever he does items, I'm going to go out of game. So you have to do, we're using fire resistance potions, but it's fine. You have to have an unstackable item, so you can just use shovels. You have to have 2 items to stack to 64, but then you need 2 different ones. So you can see this is orange concrete and this is orange wool. So you have to do them in this order. Otherwise, you can't do it. Okay, so I'm going to go back into game mode 3 and inspect a high. There you go.
Cool. This, if I remember correctly, this, place your trapped chest because I'm way too lazy. Let me check something real quick. Me. Of course it's death. how did this go again? This repeater. Apparently this is an observer, even though it doesn't really have to be. If you haven't noticed already, I'm doing stuff down here. Yeah. Sorry about chat. People are messing. How did this go again? Ah, yes. Dust. What? I am confusion. Is this a block with like an object facing downward or something like that? Yep, totally is. Hold up, I need to double check this real quick. Ignore my use of this.
He has a schematic. I don't, because, yeah.
What? Huh? Am I absolutely just dumb?
Check actual door, maybe?
Hold up. Yeah. Sorry again for this. I just haven't memorized the door. Can't be bothered. Oh my, I am so dumb. Okay. This makes more sense. Block, dust, block, dust. This. Again,
Yeah.
sorry for that. Probably gonna be a cut there. Honestly, I couldn't be bothered to fix that. And then you're gonna have stuff like this, like this. Oh. Wrong way. It doesn't really matter, but.
Oh, we should also add the obsidian, by the way.
Imagine not taking our own advice. Wow.
Yeah, so this is where we can use immovable blocks. I will do that for hi-hat.
No, I'll do it. It's fine.
Um,
You have to record, remember, so, yes. Again, I keep forgetting, like, my own door. Oh yeah, so this actually has to be a trapdoor. Weirdly enough.
This trapdoor will be used later as a limiter. Hooray.
Yes. Actually, it's not because Guardian is out of date, and doesn't even know how this door works.
I'm delayed in life, lol.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I made this. And that's orange. It's very small, compact. I'm not gonna click it because yeah. And yeah, so this is orange done, if I remember correctly.
So I guess we can test, don't test.
Don't test until we say so. Let's just flip this. So what it'll do is extend. Oh, I forgot something. Of course I did. I forgot.
That's why you shouldn't test it when we tell you not to.
Coming. I'll be back. Pause. Alright, sorry about that.
I added 2 blocks. Actually, now 4. Okay, so that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to do something. IRL. Parents, am I right? Are you spectating? I'll assume so. And this will just extend. I'm gonna turn my game sounds down a bit. Decent sound. Let me just turn that down a bit. So as you see, it will extend. And on the other edge, it'll just do the exact same thing, but be just spammy. And yeah, so that.
By the way, okay, one more thing. I'm doing this for my thing.
What? You're doing what?
I'm going to make this lever within the right state for me. So you don't need to do this. I just prefer it like this. I like it when it's flipped.
What do you mean? The door's open and. Oh.
Yeah, that's better. Anyway, so hi-hat is now going to build probably the.
Oh god, this is gonna be pain. Like the definition
So
of pain.
we have to discuss the sequence before we actually build this.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, we should do sequence. Okay, so this is the sequence to control this. We already showed you orange. Basically,
You
it's
keep
kind of
lagging out a lot, so could I just explain this for the viewer's
like
sake? So first we extend this back one, this one, okay, okay, move.
so it's more like
What? So 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one would be here, but obviously
so
not
it's kind of like an
capitalized.
so it's like an ABCD circuit.
Yeah, and then
Just control
A, B would do nothing, C, D, and then A, B, C would do nothing, D. And then on the other edge, you would just do the exact same thing. Yeah.
yeah. So that's this. That's not hard.
Yeah.
Um,
This, on the other hand, was annoying, as you may have saw. It
yes.
required a few
I
cobweb
want to
timers.
thank Kai for actually making both sequences. We'll get to this side eventually.
I basically did the majority of the hard work because Guardian didn't want to do it.
Yeah. So I guess we can start. So we need to talk about certain parts of the door. So like B times 2 fast, A, B, and C, B,
Uh,
4, 2, or whatever.
yeah.
Or just like the connection really.
So
So,
let me explain this. X too fast, B one tick, twice, do it fast. That's and then that if B four tick, do it once. Then this is just a circuit. We did ABA, literally does A, then B, then A, all one ticks. C3 tick, etc. And then repeat 3 times, repeat everything behind 3 times. And then at the end we just have a finishing pulse.
yeah, so this B times 2 fast is lime at the bottom here. So this is like what the code name for this is, just setup.
Lies. He's lying. B times too fast is actually dealt by Pink with his dropper hopper. He's lying.
Oh, never mind. Well,
As I said, he didn't help whatsoever on light blue. So I'm just gonna start explaining this because I have to, or else I get fired.
okay, so
So
I guess I would just tell you the letters, I guess.
sure.
So you have B times 2 fast, so this is like our setup. So
That
we're just using
effectively.
blocks. Whenever we give a long pulse, it's either a 2 tick or more. Um, yeah. So if we do B 4 tick, it's just going to be a long pulse.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay, so
then
now
that.
ABBA. Oh yeah, because those two are like connected or something.
Yep, that's setup
Okay.
essentially.
Now we have ABBA, which is like a little double extender.
So A, B once A. It's not ABBA. It's just ABA. He still has trouble with that, children. So then B one tick. This is actually a very long pulse in the door. And then this gets a pulse. We actually leave that observer out, and then retract, and then we do A, B one tick, A, and then 4 tick. That would retract. This would actually get re-extended at the end. Okay. Then you do the exact same thing, and then wait, that should have been this. I don't know why I did that. Then this. Oh, I know why. I'm just gonna um keep this like this for now. Doesn't really matter. And then this would power. Yeah, I'm lagging a lot right now. And
Rude.
then A, B. Why can I not do this?
Oh.
A.
Oh, the piston's broke here.
Let's just do the top. Let's just do the top cycle for now.
Yeah, so it's not working, but you get the bring.
Yeah.
It will work in the actual door.
Yeah. I'm just doing this for my sake. Just only. I'm only paying attention to the top ones, not bottom ones. Um.
I will fix the stuff that's breaking.
Free.
Um,
I'm
this
just
should be
powering it interestingly because I have to do it. Otherwise things will break. That. This actually. I'm just gonna break this. Dust re-extends. And then on the final pulse, when this pulse is twice fast, Please let me do it.
like
We'll do
that.
that. So it'll retract this, replace this dust, and this will extend retract. And then we can do the final thing. So A, B, A, this.
Oh, these
Oh
are
yeah,
pushed
so
across,
yeah, these will be pushed back by these pistons here.
which is part of the sequence for the other side. Which when we get there, we'll.
Yeah, you might be thinking that we could just power this, but for sequencing sakes, we just do this. Then A, B, A. Oh god, long pulse.
Yeah.
And then this will be at the end sent out. Please let me just thank you. And then this, this, and
Yeah.
that's the entire sequence, as you can see.
And yeah. So it's pretty so it seems complex, but it's quite simple.
Yeah,
Joining
because AVA is a circuit and that's already linked to a toggle and whatnot. I'll go into that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go into game mode 3, and hi will now be this for probably for like the next little while.
4 minutes probably.
Yeah. Okay. So
Hold on, I
hi.
need to study this real quick. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this somewhat right in the first try. Psych. I need.
Remember to place your movable blocks back.
Yeah, Guardian can do that while I focus on this real quick.
And temporal frames, please. I'm using temporal frames because I like those. My favorite.
You forgot a row.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Back into game mode
so
3, and let's go back to hi, and you can start building now.
this is a slab for later. So this will be your AVA circuit. This is pulse twice with a cobweb timer. It could have been 4 times, but no. This actually uses a known mechanic where carpets will be on top of this repeater. Fun. Yes. I'm just gonna break these. This and this. Block, repeater, block ups and down. That. This is actually a observer facing downwards. Observer. Why? Sticky piston. Observer here. Yes. 2 blocks. Popper here, facing down. Observer facing up. Block. And then you have this. Make this a slab. Make this a slab. Dust repeater. Like so. This is all. Everything's good so far. And then this also powers this. This dust block. So this repeater will lock this repeater for a tiny bit. It won't actually still be powered, but it'll update the observer still. That's why that's an observer, not a repeater. And that will retract this, or re-extend it rather, pushing it into a piston. Cauldron, and here comes the clip of your lifetime.
Yay! First of the mine carts. For now, it's not as
now.
it's not as good as until we get to the boat. Hee hee hee.
Where's why can I not?
Also, remember to be explaining what you're doing.
Yes, sorry, I'm just grabbing a light blue carpet to place there. This is to limit that cart from going too high, because we don't want high carts. And then just drop a cart in between 4 blocks. Is that right? A, got it. And then you're gonna grab your cobweb, first of many, many, many cobwebs. Cobweb here. Where's the string I have for the helpers? So this string will be powering, or updating rather, this observer. which will power a repeater that's actually on an obs for later. Again, I have not memorized this, so. What does that go into? Oh, yes, it goes into here. Which powers no block, piston, observer. This actually causes a lot of pain. I had to like redo like half of the circuit just because this wasn't sync. It made me so mad, but I got through it, thankfully. Guardian is an absolute me butt. What else is there in this little space? Not much actually. Oh, I actually might as well actually build lime while we're here. So this is lime. It'll do the final few pulses of the door. So this makes a double pulse. When this extends, this observer will power from being pushed up, but this observer will detect it powering and being pushed up. Nice. This has to be a slab. If you don't realize this, you don't have a brain. And yeah, if you're wondering what I was doing Guardian, I was zooming in the dust. Hence, also this has to be a slab. You just have a ring of slabs right here. And yeah, that's kind of it for that little section of the door. What else is there? I don't even know where to begin. Put a carpet. Oh god. I meant put a note block. And this is why you have obsidian. That. Okay. We should actually put the hopper timer right here.
I will also exit game mode 3 so you can see the items.
Where are they? Here.
You will see the items.
Actually, why is there 9? It should be 7, but it doesn't really matter anyway, so beats me. Also, this redstone block shouldn't that be retracted? Or...
Okay, so this can just be 9 regular items.
Yeah, totally should.
And this can be just 9.
Ignore things powering.
I'll go back into high.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that on the right edge. Update these hoppers. Okay. And then you're gonna get an output. Comparator. Actually, sorry. One out. On subtract mode with a furnace. Where are my furnace? Dude, seriously, what? Oh yeah, that's right. Wasn't it like single strength 2, I wanna say? It was just single strength 1. 1.
Okay, I should actually exit really quick. So, this is subtract mode, like I said, and then in this furnace there's just 1. So I'm actually gonna switch this out for a light blue.
I'm actually gonna cheat this here, because this has to be
this
here. This furnace will be used for later. Has to be single strength 2.
Yeah, so
2
just do this.
I'm sorry for going back and forth. Schematica doesn't, or Lightmatica rather, doesn't really support for this.
Where's high?
Is 2. I'm coming back over here. Sorry, I had to check something. This is single strength 2, so 16 items in the bottom. Slab with dust. Break this down. I don't need it anymore. Yes. Observer, block, repeater, and then this goes into an observer, hopper. Again, I'm sorry for not memorizing all of this.
Yeah, it's just we just wanted to get the tutorial done as literally as fast as.
Yeah, because we're both.
I wanted the showcase done by New Year's, and now that's pretty easy to do. This is being recorded before New Year's because it just makes our lives easier. We're gonna publish this after New Year's because we're gonna do the showcase on New Year's because it's better.
I was actually gonna have the tutorial as a teaser, but that's besides the point. Yes. So this has to be redirected so it doesn't power the piston. And that's how we get the first pulse. This powers this twice and this afterward.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, we should actually probably get that input in. How far is this? All of these blocks are wrong. Okay, cool. Oh, dropper facing. Okay, actually. Oh yeah, it's powered from in there. So this dropper will be powered from this repeater because that's how droppers work. Two. This has to be a stair, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we should also do it. Did you put the immovable?
The what? You lagged out. Sorry.
The immovable blocks.
Yeah, all the movable blocks are there.
Good. It's always good.
As you can see, um,
Yeah.
one up. I'm sorry again for spamming Light Matica. It's just hard. This delay is sort of precise. Yeah, this also has to be a stair to prevent butting. I'm just gonna.
We could memorize the store, but it would just.
What Guardian
And
said.
I won't be building the store for a little while because I don't know most of the store.
Yeah, and he doesn't have
And,
Schematica, so.
and to be honest, I built pretty much very little of it, but like still most of it. You know, like I built mostly open. Like I started the
Well,
open.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I helped the most with the opening.
Yeah, yeah. Like I started it off with the sequence, but then, um, yeah, you get it. So
Repeater for later. I don't even know what I'm building at this point. I'm just gonna. Oh yes, that's what we can do. Where is this?
so
Piston here. You're gonna actually get a cart first. Annoying cart, actually. Not really, actually. Actually. Balls. Uh, Fence. Why is this being interesting? Oh yeah, that'll be fixed later. Make sure everything's blocked off while placing this gold pressure plate. Make sure that toggle's the same. This has to be down. Make sure this piston's always down. Always. Yes, put a cart here.
there'll be much harder cards later, but
Actually,
not really.
yeah, but not really. But this was probably one of the harder ones. The one with the carpet and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is powered from a loop thing back here. I'll get to that in a sec. Yes. 1, 2, 3. So, coming from back over here, this dust powers the block, powers this obs chain. This goes up. That's good. Down, actually, across. Up and across. I don't know why that's a furnace, but sure. Yeah. Guardian's just cubing in the background while I'm struggling.
Yeah, I can't build much in the store. I could just build the other side and do 2 takes. But yeah, he's building parts of it. I would be building the other half, which will probably go much slower.
Slowly chipping away at it, you know?
Yeah,
Nothing too
he's
major.
doing the best he can. Best he can.
Oh, this is the fun part. So, I have Tweakeroo, so I can do stuff like this.
Yeah, so yeah.
But I suggest using a
torch, just a regular torch or a ladder. I prefer a ladder, really.
I honestly prefer my soul torches.
Don't use redstone torches because it's like a
Yeah, they'll power as well. So,
Yeah. But
uh, and
if you're
then
any noise, just me or hi.
yeah. So 2 dust. This block has to be a slab. If you don't see it, you don't have a brain. Uh, uh, this dropper monostable into a comparator, which will power this piston, which will double pulse things. We actually reuse that dropper later in the circuit to power. Um, this we get a falling edge out of.
My recording's almost at 45 minutes, and we're not even
Mine
done.
is at I can't even see it. 40 minutes. Because I had the 5 minute cut, so that should be a 4 tick. And then this will go into the fabled this, and all of this is going to be repeat obs basically.
Yes, basically.
Especially like things in there. I have to power this input in the end, and it's AIDS. So, yikes. Um. Yes. What else is there? Oh yeah. So here it's actually technically kind of pink now that I think about it. Oh yeah, I guess light blue's done. Yeah, totally. Yeah, because all we have left is pink. So, and yellow, obviously, but pink is the
Yeah.
control. Yeah. If you make sure you don't have the item in this dropper. Uh, sadly, we can't really test it. It's annoying to test.
Yeah. Pink
But
does the counting, right?
yeah, control it, refires it, like, yeah. So pink, I'll start from right here. No, sorry, just right here for now. Repeater on 1 tick, obviously. And then we're just gonna do a ton of obsidian because we need tons of delay. Because we have to wait for this 4 tick, this 1 tick, and these to actually retract, among other things. So, repeater 3 over, down a ton across. Just replace your repeater. And then this up and down. And then this goes. Let me just... Again, torch trick. I'm just gonna use Tweakaroo. I'm way too lazy.
Yeah. Ease clap be like.
And then replace this block here. It's very important. Do not forget to replace the block. So this ob spam might look like a waste of space. It is, but I needed like so much delay, and it's not that fun to
Yeah.
do. So I just gave up, caved in, just said, nope, might as well just do this. Yes. Block here, a block down, um, comparator facing this way. This will read the signal from this thing here.
Um.
Can I just power that?
Yeah. So, have you placed any containers recently, or not really? Or is it
Other than this one dropper down here, no.
which one?
This one that I'm
Yeah.
staring at,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just has
Because
one
that's
item in it, so I'm pretty sure
yeah.
I conveyed that
Yeah.
like 20 million times.
Yeah. Every time you put an item in, just say what the items are.
Observer facing downwards. Sticky piston like this. This is why I wanted the floor to be 2 down. And then observer here. Apparently Guardian had something here and had a furnace here. I'm not gonna break it. Density. Should probably remove that. This subtract mode.
Yes.
Um, this. Ah, yes. Alright, so this is gonna get the first powering, or the second rather powering of this. So, uh, down, across, block. This is why this had a slab, as well. If you still don't understand, you do not have a brain, or eyes for that
Yeah.
matter. Uh, this hopper facing downwards. It doesn't really matter. I just like my hoppers facing downwards when they're being used in an obs chain. Block going into the dust. This will power twice because items flow through. This powers on. This will retracting this piston again because this will be extended from the input circuit. When this turns off eventually, this will re-extend to not powering this, making a clock, or not making a clock rather. And this will power again, giving the third and final powering of our sequence. We're still missing one thing. That thing is the final, if you go over here, final B2 cast. And that
Yeah.
is this dropper here, which is sort of annoying to input. So, as you can see, it's just, yeah, we just end up powering the dust line, which powers nothing but the dropper. And as you might have seen already, we do this rather, by a ton, or rather two, uh, timers. So,
Yeah. More minecarts, hooray.
yay.
There's
Once,
only, fun fact, there's only five
is what?
it's about five just entities on the right side, on the closing side, but there's nine on the opening
Yeah, they're
side.
all furnace minecarts, zero chest minecarts, because chest minecarts are kind of bad, not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
chest minecarts are on the other side, which I wish there was much more on kind of side about that.
Yeah, I remember when we said, hey, I'm gonna redo this, he said, okay, you're gonna redo it with as many carts as possible. I said,
Yeah,
nah, I'm good. And I just
yeah,
used, I mean, you never specified how many carts or what type of carts.
yeah. I just wanted a lot because like introduction to 2020, bro.
Yes.
A good first impression be like,
You mean 2021?
yeah, pretty much.
Whatever. Wooden pressure plate for delay. I'm pretty sure it can be stone, or not stone, gold. Let's put a cobweb here. Torch. What's funny, if you break the cobweb and replace it afterward, this cart sort of goes down, but as soon as you unpower the piston, it sort of just clips up, which I
Yeah,
think is hilarious.
yeah. The way you can prevent that is if you just place a just right next to the piston, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not needed.
And I don't even know if that there's room for that.
I'm sure there is. I don't care. Actually, yes, there is. There's open space there. But again, couldn't be bothered. This is an observer facing downwards. Also, we're rolling the cart in because it just saves on time, which we don't have a lot of at the moment. So this cart just ignores all collision whatsoever. This is annoying. Free. It's sort of just tilted. Free. I'll relog in a sec. This is why this stair had to be there, so this observer doesn't power this piston. This has to be out. This actually took like a good few revisions to do, simply because this just kept changing due to yellow, which we'll get to in a sec. Or rather, I'll get to in a sec. Yeah, yellow decided to just be a Dumbo. What? Why is this obs here? Okay. That doesn't need to be there. I just overplaced, I think. This does not need to be there. Now we need to get an observer right there. What you can do if you carefully maneuver yourself into here, break this block, replace it, replace the block you broke, and this observer is facing this way into the dust from this obs there. Oh, wait. Replace, let me just put a block here. Replace this torch, place a comparator, or pressure plate, cobweb, um, observer, and yeah, so this would be Pink done. I'm pretty sure you can test it. I'm not. Actually, you might as well, honestly.
Well, don't do it yet.
Too
Of
late.
course. Fine. But if there's breaks, it's your fault. Hi.
I. I'm just gonna break these blocks for now and break those for my ease. Let me this. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Oh. Yep. Should be okay. No issues so far. So, ready?
Go ahead.
Let me just double check items. Why are there no items in pink? Thankfully, I checked this before I flicked the lever. Get your 40 items and splash potion of regeneration. Put them in this order: pink, the wool, and then the unstackable. Flong. So it'll effectively wait a bit. As you can see, it's extending. It extended. Yep, it's working. So.
Well, not yet. We're not sure yet.
Yeah.
It
Sure.
looks like it is, but sure.
This will be done at the right time by the other side. Like
Which
literally right now. Uh-oh,
Which
lag.
I will.
There it is. And Platypus. This cobweb timer can be limited, and I'm pretty sure this can be gold. I don't care.
So yeah,
I need to
that
do
is.
yellow.
Yeah, so he still has to do yellow, which goes in this two white space, which we managed to figure out.
Yeah.
Hi, and I will reach the 1 hour mark if he gets this done in 7 minutes.
I can do this in 7 minutes, bet. This is gonna be a rushed section of the tutorial. I'm not expecting you to follow with this anyway, so I couldn't be bothered. Triple torch, fence gate, open it. Make sure it's open rather. Piston, obs here. Break that. We have piston here. This is your layout. All stickies. Torch here in the back. We had a few burnouts, so oh god, we had to locate, like literally relocate everything. 2 tick, and then just make this fat L of blocks. 3 tick, dust, 3 tick. Oh yeah, we also have an updater's piston here in the wall. Yes. Let's see. So obviously it's not, of course it is. Oh. I'm not gonna, I'll just reset the layout in the end. I couldn't be bothered. Push. Okay. Oh yeah, so you're gonna have a fat pulse extender here. Let me double check this. 1, 2, and over. This will do with, so essentially we power the circuit, wait a bit, and then power it again. That's literally how the circuit goes, and ignore things powering still. I'd be surprised if it's not that bad. Oh hey, so this is actually a fun note. The reason why this derps, oh,
the server crashed.
no, it's just restarting. I'm pausing my recording.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, servers just like Hypixel, it's a great server. Am I right? Oh look, it's back on now. Oh look, we're back on. Nothing ever. Just like Hypixel is a great server. Am I right? Oh, Hypixel is a great server, just like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, by the way, your
Mm-hmm.
skin's not working.
Wait for it to load. I'm still on my side. Okay, let's hope I didn't press. Okay, cool. I'm okay. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't been recording for this entire time, which makes me mad.
Okay, so back
Yes.
to where we were. This minecart
Doing
will
all
get
this.
pushed over, but because this is a zero tick pulse, it will get moved over ever so slightly. Now, the people
Damn
who
it, get
discovered
in
this
there.
are not me and Hi, which I'm kind of sad about. The people who discovered this are just smart people in general. So,
Arma and Sydney discovered this. So on my get out of my face, Guardian. Okay, so before this cart was sort of not right there, but the way right where I am, you can see that the cart is just slightly off the block. Get out of my face! I can literally. Okay, and then yeah, so you can see that it's like off the block, and hoppers can accept from that.
yeah, and the exact amount that it's pushed over is
It's a float, like it's a float
yes,
number. It abuses float numbers,
and
so yes.
basically, this minecart is in reality you can push it up to put items inside this hopper, but you can also have a block here get broken, which has been used a lot ever
A lot.
since. Yeah, and we dropped this in. That fence will just hold it, and now we just have to replace what we broke, which is just this ob. It doesn't matter if that fires, and we also have to enable this. Now, this should be this side done. Hi can just check using.
I'm absolutely pissed that I wasn't recording for that entire time. I had some very good banter, you know. But yeah, we can just break this obby.
Can you check if everything's good?
It is.
Okay, so
We
everything.
haven't put in the thing for S1 S2 or the
Oh yeah,
refire.
I forgot that. So, this is actually one of my favorite parts of the door because it's just really
It's so easy.
nice.
Like
It's really easy, but it's really nice. So, um, that's it. But you're probably wondering, if you're really smart, you see, well, this system gets powered, but remember to actually put an item here, which one is fine. Any item. You can see that this block here will fire piston. You probably think that's going to make a clock, and you are show you that here, but because of certain timings and very smart people,
input delay.
um, yeah. So if you give this a one tick, you can see. But if you give it a one tick, I'm gonna use a zero tick. You can see it does this, which is technically what you would want. It's just you have to give this a one tick. But because this is a 3.5 tick pulse, it does not do this because it's extended while this is powered. So this door should now be done. Hi can check
It
if
is. I
everything
double
is
checked. It is good. Why is
so
okay? Let me just flock this.
if it breaks, I'm gonna be sad.
It's not going to. As you see, this pushed over, powering that. Lag, lag. Okay, there it is.
I can also move those.
I'm absolutely sad. For my viewers, you're probably just gonna watch Guardian's side of the recording because I'm not
Yeah,
recording this again. Neither is he.
yeah.
So just go check out his version. I'm
And
just posting this side.
we've already technically been here before multiple times, but for other
As you can
doors,
see,
which
this
are just
extended out.
things. So you can see it's doing the
There
derping,
it is.
and you can see those two redundant pulses here. No, this is the reuse.
As you can see, this side's still working.
What happened to the reuse?
You forgot to put. No, wait, what?
Oh, missing an observer in here. There you go. This works. Just
Power.
You have to fire that piston. I'm
Which
just gonna
one?
get a butt. Just do this. So I'm gonna zero tick this.
There it is.
Compare it in there. That's just my fault. Oh,
Broke because you broke. This is in the wrong state. Top two is a break, obviously.
yeah, that's just because of me. So the door actually works. It's just I'm dumb as hell.
Yes.
I was gonna use something. I was gonna use another term, but child friendly. And I can already
What's
understand
funny is
what
that to be
term
monetized, you have to attain to, like an audience 13 to 24, but COPPA compliance,
Yeah.
sort of applies to 13-year-olds, which sucks. Also,
Yeah.
my ping's
So
dead.
the door is technically done. So for high standards, get stained glass because I think it's better.
Yes.
And I'm so good placing ball.
I'll do this side.
And try click OP for him. I can't try click, sadly. There we go.
Has to be one
I'm using
block.
black glass here. You can use any block. Observers or red.
Can't be redstone blocks, but
Only certain
clearly.
blocks. Actually, only certain ones can be redstone. We will point those at the end if you're actually.
Don't actually. Like, if you're gonna do it, don't, you know?
Yeah, just don't. So, if just for fun, if you want to, and just be dumb, these blocks are like your only option.
This. Hold up.
Everything up to here, basically,
Hold up, move.
can be redstone blocks. But there is no need, because it's entirely pointless. And a fun fact about this door, you're just using world edit really quick. The blocks I am showing right now. Hold on.
Oh yeah, the door worked, by the way.
Everything that I'm showing you right now can add TNT if you like.
Oh yeah.
So everything except for this can be TNT. Actually,
This bottom one, yeah.
and the door frame can also be TNT, I think, but I still don't care. So that is the whole door done. Thanks for watching, and just before we end the video, we're just gonna show
It
the
opening.
opening. So I was gonna flip it, and I'm just gonna stand outside.
Oh my god, my ping.
In the next video, which will not be for a while, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
If we get to 100 subs, I'll make a 100 by 100 piston door. I'm not lying.
Make it flying machineless and it'll be legit. No, I'm just kidding.
I will make it flying machineless.
Oh my god.
It would take. That's what I would not be uploaded for a whole year. That would be for next year.
Okay, so I'm muted in Discord. I just want to say again, I'm kind of mad about this, but
this is about 1 hour 40 minutes. Satisfaction at its finest.
I'm just gonna link
Also,
Guardian's
I want to credit
perspective
Hi-Hi for all as well.
So I did not record the side. I did not record the side, sadly. So
I want to thank Hi-Hi for all the sequences and also.
I said shut up. I'm trying to do something. So
Sorry.
please go watch Guardian's perspective. It'll be up. You'll be able to hear him better, etc. And yeah, I'm sad that I didn't record this, but this side's recorded, so good. Alright, back.
Okay, also thanks to Defros for helping.
Oh yeah, thanks. Shoutouts to Dev for helping me with the idea of this hopper timer in pink.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. If you want any other videos about like
Okay.
key placements for fun or whatever.
Subscribe! No, I'm just kidding. Subscribe to me, but not Guardian. Guardian doesn't deserve that.
For that. But yeah.
Alright, so I will say I'm claiming credit for the entirety of this side minus the hopper timer idea. I did all of yellow by myself. How does that feel, Guardian?
Yeah, we did have a previous version of yellow, but yeah. Yeah, and then part of the side was me, but yeah.
Yeah, most
Anyways,
of it was me, I'll be honest.
cool fact about the story: the opening's actually smaller than the closing.
Uh, well, the closing side, quote unquote, is the side with the closing. The opening is this bit over here.
And
That's his standards. That's his
thanks
best
for
standards.
watching, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.